Here we have a group of men enjoying a poker game at a ranch in the Texas Panhandle in the fall of 1939. I sure love to go back and be a fly on the wall there that night. I have a feeling these fellas got a little spirited as they played. This little girl was dressed to the nines while waiting to board the Rocky Island Railroad in Amarillo, Texas in November 1942. Take a look at those cowgirl boots. These four ladies, Almeda Williams, Beatrice Davis, Liza Goss, and Abby Caldwell, posed for the camera in eastern New Mexico in the spring of 1943. These ladies were employed at a railroad yard to clean out potash cars. Miss Caldwell's husband works in the railroad roundhouse, and her son is in the Army. Conductor E.K. Hill of Amarillo stands outside the train car at one of the stations on his route in March of 1943. Take a gander at those overalls paired with a dress shirt and a necktie. Add in a pipe and a conductor's hat, and this feller had style. Here we have a wholesale grocery truck backed up in front of a grocery store in Far East Texas, St. Augustine to be exact, in April of 1939. This is the scene at a camp wagon on a Texas roundup near the turn of the century. I'll bet these fellas had a lot of stories to tell from their cowboy and ranching days. Check out this photo taken from the train as it passed by a street corner in Farwell, Texas, on the Texas-New Mexico border in March of 1943. Take a look at the New Mexico state line sign there in the bottom of the photo. Here are some shops on the main street of the oil boom town of Hobbs, New Mexico in March 1940. I wonder what make and model all those old cars are. This photograph here shows a feller waiting on a customer in 1945. He had been released from a World War II relocation center the previous fall. Here we've got a lone sheep herder posing near the chuck wagon in Madison County, Montana in June of 1939. He's got his sidekick keeping cool under the wagon. This is a sharecropper's family in their wagon near Hazlehurst, Georgia in 1937. The baby looks like she couldn't be any more content while the heat of that July day seems to be wearing on this mama. And the freckle-faced boy peeking over her shoulder looks like he might have something on his mind. The program to eliminate the risk and uncertainty of a one-crop system meets the approval of this sharecropper near Douglas, Georgia. She says, and I quote, "You don't have to worry so much, and you've got time to raise something to eat," as she sits on the porch and sorts out tobacco in July of 1938. Well, take a gander at this fine-looking Sunday dinner that the McClellan family was enjoying on their homestead in Escambia Farms, Florida, in June of 1942. Looks like they're out on their screened-in porch trying to catch a breeze on a hot summer day. Ten-year-old Norma Lawrence from Comanche County, Oklahoma, picks between 100 and 150 pounds of cotton a day in October of 1916. She drags the sack, which would often hold 50 pounds or more before being emptied, all while barefooted, bless her heart. This one-room schoolhouse in the Spanish-American village of Ojo Sarco in the isolated mountains of northern New Mexico has 8 grades and 2 teachers. The teachers have little supplies to work with. Notice the American flag above the blackboard with only 48 stars. Alaska and Hawaii wouldn't become states for another 16 years, taken in January of 1943. Here we have the post office and grocery store and coffee shop in the far west Texas desert town of Findlay in March of 1937. "700 miles to the southeast and in the southernmost tip of Texas, we find the mother of a migrant family making biscuits in their tent home near Mercedes in February 1939. This is what the telephone switchboard room looked like in the New York City Police Department in 1909. New York City had already reached a population approaching 5 million people at this time. We've got quite a line of folks here waiting for the 5 o'clock bus in downtown Detroit, Michigan in July of 1942. In 1913, the Wilson Dry Goods Company, a large department store in Jacksonville, Florida, employed a large number of youngsters between the ages of 9 and 12 as cash boys and wrappers. In general, a week's work consisted of nearly 65 hours. In May of 1939, a huge postcard was sent to Minnesota Senator Ernest Lundeen in Washington, D.C., urging him to vote yes on a bill that would provide sick and annual leave for post office employees. It was said to be the largest postcard ever sent through the mail. If you like learning about these old pictures and the days gone by like we do, give us a like and consider subscribing. It sure helps us out. And if you'd like us to include a particular area, time frame, or subject in a future video, leave us a comment and we'll see what we can find. Thanks for watching, and God bless each and every one of you.